Hi, I'm Gillian Tabor, Chartered Physiotherapist, and welcome to this short video. I'm going to show you some techniques to help you warm up before you ride. The aim is to help you function better in the saddle so that you're going to improve your posture and your position. So just to answer a few questions as to why you need to warm up. Firstly, the warm-up is designed to prepare your body for riding. It's actually dynamic movements, not static stretches or where you hold yourself in fixed positions. But these dynamic movements are aimed to activate the muscles you need to use when you're mounted. Although they're not core exercises specifically, the exercises are going to help switch on your core muscles, and they're going to work the muscles around your hips, knees and ankles. So the next point there is when. Ideally, you want to do them immediately before riding. This is going to have an increased circulation and it's going to help those muscles be ready for your riding. What you want to do before that is actually just have some general activity, and as you know, with your horses you probably do a bit of that anyway, so when you hike up the hill to catch your horse, or perhaps you've been mucking out, that's good preparation before the actual dynamic exercises we're going to go through. The next point is where. These are all standing exercises, so you can do these in your yard or at a competition. You don't need any equipment and you don't need to lie down on a cold, damp, wet floor in your yard. And then what are the exercises? I'm going to talk you through these exercises in turn, but firstly we've got a roll down, and then we've got a series of lunges called the lunge matrix, and then we've got a clock face exercise. So let's start with the roll down. This is a spinal mobility exercise. So if we have a look at what I'm doing through this, I'm just mobilising one part of my spine at a time. I'm aiming to stretch the areas of my back and reach down towards the floor. Now, I actually have quite a good hip range of movement, so I can reach down to the floor, but you might not be able to do that. But although I've got a good range of movement, I'm actually not using my lower back very well. So this roll down would actually release and stretch me. When you get to the bottom, take a deep breath so that you open up the rib cage. And back at the top again, take a nice deep breath. And you want to repeat that 3 to 5 times. The next exercise is the lunge matrix. Now this is a series of lunges. It's not specific to riders, but it's very useful. But the exercises are going to focus on balance, they're going to focus on switching on the muscles of your legs, and we've got a series of them. So we're going to go forwards to start with, and as you can see, my knees are pointing forward. I'm trying not to wobble or wibble. I'm going to go forwards and add a little bit of turn towards the side that I'm going. If I find that a bit difficult, I can break that down into just doing the lunge first, and then the turn and back again. So I've gone forwards there, forwards with rotation. I'm now going to do a sideways lunge. So one way and then the other direction. I'm going to do a backwards lunge now to the diagonal. So this is opening up the hips, reaching back. And then the last one is to just do a pure backwards rotation. Again, try to keep those knees pointing forwards. And go just as far as you can without feeling that you lose your balance. Ideally, you want to repeat 5 of those each time. So you'd step lunge forwards each leg 5 times, lunge sideways 5 times, diagonally backwards 5 times, and then straight backwards 5 times. Then the last warm-up exercise to do is called the clock face. And in this exercise, you stand on one leg, and with the other leg, imagine you're reaching out towards the numbers on a clock. So 1, 2, 3, now I'm at 4 and 5. So I'm going to go all the way round. So there's a mini squat on the leg that's in the middle, and then a reaching with the other one. So I'm actually doing a little bit of rotation with my hips. And here I've got to decide at 9 o'clock whether I go in front. Oh yeah, see, I had a little bit of a wobble there. And then finally reaching forward. I'm going to swap round. I'm going to go anti-clockwise now. Same thing, so back round the numbers of the clock, little squat on the leg that you're standing on, trying to keep your pelvis and your shoulders level, try not to wobble too much. And then all the way round till you get back to 12 o'clock. So there you are, 3 simple warm-up exercises. You've got a roll down for spinal mobility and for a little bit of a stretch around the bottom and the hamstrings in the leg. You've got your lunges, which again are warm up all the muscles around the knees and the hips, and to switch on those core muscles as well by keeping your balance and adding a little bit of rotation. And also then you've got the clock face exercise.
I'll be really interested to hear how you get on, so drop me a line and let me know whether you feel any different after doing these exercises when you first get in the saddle. If you want to get in touch with me, you can via my website, which is gilliantable.co.uk, or you can drop me an email at physio@gilliantable.co.uk. I'm also on social media. Facebook, my page is called Equine Physio and Rehab, and both Facebook and Instagram you can search for @Dr. Gillian Table Physio and you can find me there. If you go to my website, you can see that I have got some online courses as well, and those are available for exercises for your horses, both through rehab and also to help performance in the saddle. So yeah, please feel free to get in touch, and I look forward to hearing how you have got on.